Welcome to Awake and Bake, an educational, high vibrational, mystical, spiritual show. I'm your host, Danny, and today we're going to be talking about how to have confidence in your body, or how to have confidence in your human suit. I'm going to give you guys a bunch of tips and things that I use to help me have confidence. And then if you're still interested, by the end of this video, the continuation to this, so like a part 2, will only be available on our Patreon. On our Patreon, you can find all of our sexual spirituality videos. We call it Spiritual Sex Ed. That's on there. We upload almost daily, whether it's videos or vlog posts that Kelsey likes to do. You can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description box. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up and keep on watching to learn how to have confidence in your body, in your human suit, while you're here in your time on Earth. All right. Okay, the first thing that I just have to say, whether or not you believe me, it's true. Nobody is judging you the way that you're judging yourself. Nobody's probably even noticing majority of the things that you're judging yourself for. And that took a long time for me to understand, and to not only understand, but accept and believe. So if you're not ready to hear that, sorry about it. No one's judging you the way that you're judging you. And I saw this hilarious graphic on Instagram and I think Twitter that was like, we're all just flesh bags being controlled by, like, it was like eyes and the brain, and then like the, looked like little wires that connect from it. It was very humbling. But we really are just all flesh bags, and underneath we're all controlled by the same thing. And so that's extremely fucking humbling for when you see a bitch and you're like, oh my god, like, you are the hottest person I've ever seen, why don't I look like that? And it's like, it's just a flesh bag, a beautiful one, but mine's beautiful too. All of ours are beautiful, and I don't need to be jealous. You know what I mean? So yeah, number 3. Ooh, gratitude, you guys. If you're not already implementing gratitude into your daily routine, then just start doing that anyway. But be grateful for your human suit. And I don't just mean be grateful for like the parts of it that are beautiful, right? The things that we think of, like, oh, I'm grateful that I have good skin, good nails, good hair, like stuff like that, right? I mean, be grateful for like what it can do. Like, you're so lucky. Most of us, we have a fully functioning body and human suit, and most of us have fairly healthy human suits. So if something were to happen to us and we were to get sick, we would be able to fight it off, or we'd be able to make a full recovery. That's the shit that matters. Start taking note and really noticing like all the good shit you have going for you, and not noticing your flaws. Can we talk about flaws? Let's talk about flaws. They're not real. You're gonna love this. I had this epiphany in the shower this morning. Flaws are not real. They're literally made up by society. They're not real. If your human suit works, it's not a flaw. Like, and a lot of things are just normal human body reactions, and they're not flaws, but our society profits off of them if they are flaws. So if you think your titties are too saggy, right? You see that as a flaw. Oh, my boobs hang down to here because they're big as fuck and gravity is a thing. They're not saggy, bitch, okay? Gravity exists. We make push-up bras for that reason. There's billboards in Cincinnati. I got into Cincinnati and I immediately saw a breast augmentation billboard, and I was like, that's so funny, because when I was living in the middle of nowhere, like, you didn't see shit like that. But yeah, so like we do stuff like plastic surgery, or buying certain clothes or corsets or push-up bras or whatever that hold us and suck us like the right way. And it's okay to look good and want to look your best, but it's not a flaw if you don't look fake, and if you look like gravity happens and your titty sag. Does your titty work? Is it there? You have a nipple? You have an areola? I hope I don't get in trouble for saying all of this. I don't know if that's like a thing. But yeah, there's no flaws. That's not real. There's no such thing as a bad boobie, okay? Moving on. Oh, while we're on the subject, don't compare this. Oof, I have so much to say about this, so much. And I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. Sometimes we compare ourselves, but it's about being mindful and checking yourself, and then being like, oh, JK, I see the beauty in you, and acknowledge it, while also acknowledging it doesn't take away from my beauty, and I still hold my own in my own unique, creative, beautiful way. You know what I mean? Women, or anyone who gets a period, your cycle is going to affect the way that you look literally every day. You're gonna be a little bit different literally every day. It's crazy. We are on a cycle that lasts like a month. I think it's technically 28 days. Men don't have that. They pretty much look the exact same every day. They go through the same hormones in a 24-hour period, not in a 28-day period. Got it? So there are going to be times of your cycle where you look snatched as fuck. And you're like, wow, I have never looked this good. There's going to be times of your cycle where you're really full and voluptuous and like your titties are going to fill out and you're going to be like, oh my God, where did these come from? There's going to be times of your cycle where they deflate. Okay? It's all like you're swelling and then you're releasing and it's all a cycle. So you cannot compare yourself to anyone, even in real life, because you don't know what part of her cycle she's on, boo. You know what I mean? And not to mention surgeries, lighting, angles, posing, photo edits, all of that good shit. You just can't compare yourself. Even in real life, you don't know what part of your cycle you're on. You don't know how certain people's bodies react to different things. It's just like not worth it. So don't compare yourself. And then the way that I like to do, this is kind of like a touchy subject. You can't do this if you're in like if you need to just like go somewhere and get help, baby, do that first. I've been there, people been there, it'll help. But once you're in a place where you can like healthily start growing and making these changes, right? Start finding the beauty and the uniqueness in everybody else. And hold on, these cars are rude. Like, how dare you drive? Start finding the beauty and the uniqueness in others and in everybody else and notice how different they all look and then apply that to yourself. Like, you're just as unique and you're just as hot. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you can, find the beauty in others and then apply that to yourself. And then I guess I just want to leave you guys with like, it really is about your mindset and the vibe. It's about the energy that you put out, right? Because if you're wearing like, say that you wanted to like, you're having like a girls' night out and you wanted to do like a faux leather look, okay? Or like a faux latex. Oh, because I'm allergic to latex, so it'd have to be fake. So, but that can look really, really, really hot. You're picturing it now, aren't you? Right? Some like latex like bodysuit. I'm picturing it. That's hot. But now picture it, right? I walk into a restaurant. I'm in my full latex outfit. Bow. I look good. I order with confidence. Now picture I walk into a restaurant in a full latex outfit and I'm like, I am so embarrassed. I'm so insecure. I'm nervous. People are gonna be like, why are you wearing that? And why are you so nervous? Like, yeah, what are you doing here? It's not gonna come off the same. It's literally all about the energy you put into it. You could be wearing, you could be wearing like a full fur monkey costume. I have a dog named Monkey. So say I'm wearing a monkey costume, right? And I walk in somewhere hella confident. People are gonna be like, oh, fuck it up in that monkey costume. Go ahead, chimp. But if I walk in there, take off the hat or the helmet and I'm like, yeah, I'm so embarrassed that I'm wearing a monkey costume, then people are gonna be like, why are you wearing that? Instead of just rolling with it and accepting it. Now, when I was smoking and thinking about this video, that was like a really good example. And now I'm wondering, like, am I just really high? If you want to know the other tips that I have, check out Patreon. The link will be in the description box. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video and stay high vibes.